We straight away recording them, yeah? Straight on it. Hashtag on it, yeah? So, Car Vertical, who are like the main sponsors of my channel, they've set me a challenge and given me a bit of a task to find and buy the best car I can possibly buy for a budget of £8,000. Now, the reason why they're doing that is because they want us to give away this car to one of you lucky people at my event, CCD The Event 2024, which is on Father's Day. We'll talk more about that later in the video. I've been considering cars like an F30 330D. You can't quite get a 335D for that kind of budget. An E90 335i, they're a cool car. An Audi S38, you can't get one of them for that kind of budget. It's too much money. Golf, no, you can't get a Golf R either. What other cars? Seat Leon Cupra, that's also a very good choice of car, but then trying to find a good spec one with a DSG box by preference, that's going to be difficult. And then I thought a Golf GTI would be cool, preferably a Golf GTI Performance with a DSG gearbox. And you're never going to guess what, right? I've just had a subscriber of the channel turn up in the car that matches that description and he's thinking about selling it. So the plan right now is, I know he wants a lot more than £8 for his car, but I need to buy it for £8 because I want this to be the car that we're going to give away at the event, all right? So let's go and meet him and hopefully get a deal done. Cool, so Liam, good to meet you, mate.
You too, mate.
Thank you very much for coming down.
No worries.
Where have you come from today?
Come from Bicester.
Oh really?
Yeah,
so not too far then.
Yeah, very close by.
And it's quite funny because I was just filming a video on an M135i, which is, it was there.
I think I saw it just over there.
Oh, it's gone over there, yeah. And as I headed out with the customer with that one, I see you pass. I said, oh, that's a nice Golf GTI.
Yeah.
It must be going to Binker. It makes it more attractive to a wider audience. That's a nice Golf GTI.
Yeah, I spotted you.
Here you are, you're at Binker, right? Yeah. So you put down today to sell the car?
Yes, that's the plan, yeah.
Is it a performance?
It is, it's a GTI performance pack, so it's got the LSD at the front.
Bigger brakes.
Slip diff, it's got big brake kit.
Yeah.
And I think from standard, I think they're 220 brake horsepower, this is 230, but I'll go with you, this has got a stage 1 on it, so it's not got, it's not dynoed, it's just a flat flash map onto it. Okay. So it's going to be about the 300 mark around there.
Yeah,
Ram air induction kit,
nice.
back box, it's had a back box delete by myself, so I'm a
fabricator welder.
Yeah.
By trade, that's
yeah,
what you
by
do?
trade, been doing that 8 years, so
Wicked.
just done a back box on that. Springs, so it's just lowered, 25mm, 50mm spaces on the front.
The wheels, are they, sorry to stop you.
That's all right.
Are they stock wheels, are they?
Stock wheels, so they're Santiago's, I want to say, is their name. So they're all standard. So they're the upgraded, I think they're normally on GTDs. Or something like that, so I brought that.
Have you done all of these mods yourself? So you've got 50mm spaces on the front. What do you say spaces on the rear? 20. Okay,
20 on that.
It's sitting really nice. And all these mods, like the windscreen, the spacers, the springs.
Since I've basically had the car.
The map, the back box delete, you've done all of them bits, yeah?
Pretty much. This was practically a stock car when I brought it.
Wicked. And how long have you had it for?
So I've had this back in 2020, so it's coming on 4 years now.
Okay.
3.5, 4 years. I'm planning on really getting rid of it. I've just got a bit bored of it. I've got that itch for like looking for another car.
Yeah.
Kind of want to step into the 3-litre world, if anything.
Yeah. M135i maybe.
That is actually what I'm gonna.
Took that one in, isn't that funny?
There you go. So I'm kind of looking to move on to that. My missus is actually currently pregnant. She's 34 weeks today.
Wow.
So we have a 5-year-old already. Okay. 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to make the move before.
Yeah, get it done.
Hassle. Saves all the hassle. So
it's a 5-door though. You could have, it does.
I know it's done well.
But
Like, do you need another car? I was like, you know me and car. If I get a car, I can't keep it standard.
Nah.
I like to tinker around with them and everything like that. But obviously respectfully, like I said, this quite high miles on this. But
111,000 miles.
111,000 miles on it.
Okay.
I brought it at 75,000 miles.
You've done a few miles.
I do about 10,000 a year. I travel from Bicester to where I'm currently working. That's based in Tame.
Okay.
So from there, it's been a lovely car.
It's been a good car. So how much are you hoping to get for it?
So I've actually got this listed on Auto Trader, and I've got that for 10. I've had a lot of people saying, yeah, I could do that around that mark, but as you may know, a lot of them are just time wasters. It's a pain in the arse, that, isn't it? You wish that you wouldn't get no phone. You'd rather have no phone calls than have people just calling you and wasting your time. Exactly, mate. So I've always looked at these, and I've always looked at them like they're just such good value for money. I know I say that about a lot of cars, but
sub 10 grand, there isn't much of a car you can get that sort of matches this, is
No,
there?
yeah. When I was going to get another car, I was actually looking at a Golf R, so Mark 7. You can see why a lot of people have that car, because it does what it needs to do.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's quick, it's reliable, it's obviously 4-wheel drive, so it puts all the power down, and they're not overly too expensive either. But I kind of just wanted to break away from that, go to the GTI.
Something a bit different.
A bit different.
Front-wheel drive as well.
Exactly. And like I said, like when you're out, especially with the map on it, like, yes, Golf R's are quick, obviously off the line and everything like that. But when you got this rolling, it's pretty quick car.
Yeah, they are. So basically, I've been given the challenge to buy the best car I can buy with an £8,000 budget, right?
Yeah.
Golf R's are a bit out of budget.
Yeah.
But I've always liked these. I've always thought they're just, like I just said, they're just a lot of car for not a lot of money and within that budget. So I know you're saying your asking price is £10,000, but basically we want to give away a car at my event, CCD Event 2024.
Yeah.
I hope you bought a ticket. Have you bought a ticket?
I actually haven't.
You haven't?
No, not yet, but I will do, mate.
Ticket link is in the description below. You know where to go.
You guys know it.
It's on Father's Day as well, so it's going to be a really nice day out. But well, saying that, you might have a new baby.
Yeah, maybe.
You might have a new baby by then.
She's due 8th of June.
Okay, so it's on the 16th of June, so you might be a bit busy around that time.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we might not see you there.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, you might do, Gabby.
Yeah. Give her a little nudge.
Yeah.
So, is there anything wrong with it? Anything I need to know about?
No, literally nothing, mate. The car's spot on. So around, we'll have to look through the paperwork, but between the 70,000 mark, I think maybe 79,000, it had time and chain done. Took it to a Volkswagen specialist in Brackley. They were the ones who actually diagnostics and was like, well, we can't put a tune on it, your time and chain's stretched. I was like, right, sort it. So it's had that, it's had a new oil sump because it was leaking a bit of oil. And then since then, I've just been servicing it every 10,000 years. It probably can do with a service on it. It's 111,000. Last time was 101,000 I had it serviced, so that probably can be done soon.
Oh, that's good.
But it's had new spark plugs, new coil packs, new battery. It's
a
fresh,
really nice
mate.
car.
I kind of did all of that, and then I was like, actually, no, I do kind of want to get rid of it now. I just splashed all this money into it.
We all do this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I love it. I just want it to obviously look after. I want to put the money into it to look after, obviously, me and my family and the kids and stuff like that, and for me to obviously enjoy the car. Really.
It's a nice car. Other than it's got a few stone chips on the front.
Yeah. No,
Did you do any checks on it when you bought it, by the way?
Yeah, so it's all HPI checked and everything like that.
It's all good, yeah?
MOTs, yeah. Obviously, you could go through and check it with
but what I was
car
gonna
vertical
yeah,
stuff.
I will do a car vertical check, and I will encourage everyone. Let me just spin the camera around at this point.
That's fine.
I really want to encourage everyone to do car vertical checks because the way that they support the channel, I know a lot of you use them, they are bloody brilliant, but the way that they support the channel is unreal, man. For them to offer you guys a chance to win this car at the event for completely free. I know you've got to buy a ticket for the event, but you're going to have an incredible day as well. Like, they're so cool, and we're going to be doing some stuff in the meantime, providing we get a deal done. We're yet to do that.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that shortly. Give them a little, you know. But it's a lovely car, so yeah, we'll link car vertical in the description below. Maybe just do a check. Maybe just do one, just to be on it, just to be a supporter of car vertical, but to be a supporter of the channel, yeah. So anyway, back to Liam.
Oh yeah, CCD.
Yeah, that's it. See, Liam knows, and use my code CCD to get a discount. So we will be doing a car vertical check shortly. But what I was going to say is, it's clean. It's bloody clean, Liam, isn't it?
Nice. Like I said, the only downfalls to it is probably the obviously front bumper with all the stone chips.
Yeah.
And then where the stone chips come up, if you do actually have a look at the windscreen around here, there's a little chip in there.
Okay.
I've had them come out and they filled it.
Oh, okay,
so
that's
it shouldn't
good.
crack from there, but
no,
it's very hard.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But for a car that's done 100, especially a black car that's done 111,000 miles, like black is not a very forgiving colour at all.
As well, yeah.
It's hard to keep clean, and it does show up stone chips and scratches and stuff. It's clean.
Yeah,
it is clean.
Definitely, mate.
So yeah, I can see you've looked after it. Anyway, we'll jump in. We'll do valuation check.
Yep.
To see if £8 grand's too much money.
Yeah.
And we'll also do a car vertical check, and then we'll hit the road and see where we end up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. This is it.
It is.
This is it, Liam. Yeah, it's nice. You've done a few. You've done the front splitter as well, rear diffuser.
Yep. So maximum rear diffuser on it, front splitter. I haven't done side skirts or anything like that. Try and pronounce it right. Oettinger. Rear spoiler. A lot of Golf R's.
Yeah, they look good.
So that's been put on. Really aesthetic wise, that's kind of it.
Yeah, and you've done the paddle extenders there.
They were actually, when I bought the car, that was already like that. But everything else, yeah, pretty much done myself.
It's got some wicked spec as well, though, isn't it? It's got, like, just quickly, it's got heat seats, it's got full leather.
Yep.
Folding mirrors. LSTs, like, that's a massive thing.
Yeah. It kind of, I think it helps out on insurance as well, because it's kind of preventing.
I wonder, yeah.
And obviously the front assist as well, stopping like collisions into someone. I think that actually helps out on insurance as well. So
that
it's actually not too bad to insure.
Is it adaptive cruise as well then? Yeah.
Yeah, all the cruise stuff on the all cruise control. So it's pretty much full package.
It's got a lot going for it, mate. You're selling it to me, man. So we're gonna do obviously the dreaded car vertical check now. And it's going to come back. It's going to come back and say it's been written off 12 times.
Oh no! Stop it.
Right. So, drum roll. Yes, it's all green tick. It's all green tick. It's all good. So the mileage is good. It's got no finance on it.
Yep, none.
And no previous damage. A little bit of AI description there about Golf GTIs in general.
Yeah.
And it's just got details, everything. You know the drill. It's got details. It's got
showing all the mileage, how it should be.
Exactly that. You know. Good old car vertical. So let's just scroll down. Is there anything else worth talking about?
The reason as well with the high miles, I think I'm the third owner, so I don't know if it was the owner before or a person who had the car to start off with. Just did loads of motorway miles, so that's kind of what has jumped it up quite high miles compared to others. I think they normally do sit around this would probably be about 90,000 miles if the guy.
Yeah, with the age of the car, yeah.
But that's the reason it's a little bit obviously higher.
It's probably the reason why it's quite clean as well. You know, it ain't been.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
down B roads or whatever.
Kept it all, like fairly stock.
Yeah. And then it's got a timeline of all the events throughout the history of the car, so you get a bit of details about that. But like you say, the history's all good. Where is the service history in the glove box? Is it?
Yeah. So all the paperwork's all in there. Yeah,
brilliant. Everything. Okay. So and it's all up to date. Doesn't need anything.
It's all up to date. So the only thing it could probably do with soon is 101,000 miles was its last service. Now being 111,000. Okay. It could probably do with a service. I think it would just be oils. If anything, I normally try and do them every 10,000 miles. Yeah, so like that. But I knew, so I'm going to be selling a car. I was like, do I leave it to after or before, etc.
So it just needs a basic little look over, a bit of VRS love, and it'll be good. Yeah,
pretty much, mate. Yeah,
sorted. So yeah. As mentioned, I will link car vertical in the description below, and make sure you use my code CCD to get a discount on your car check. And in this video, more than any video, I'm going to really encourage you again to just do a car vertical on the car that you own. Maybe just do that.
Exactly.
Like, this is amazing that they're doing this. So we are, like I say, we're going to, provided we get anything done, we'll do some bits to the car in the meantime. So let me just look at valuations to see how realistic or unrealistic I am about the value or the potential of buying this car for within £8,000. So. This is EnterEdge, my own platform, enteredge.com. Yeah. 2 former keepers, 2014 plate car. There's no spec check on here, maybe because we've only got spec checks on later cars. Okay, yeah. But it's got obviously the DSG gearbox as well. Yeah. What else did I notice? There was something else that stood out to me, and I don't know what it was, but it's a nice spec car, regardless. It is a nice spec car. It's a really, really nice thing. I shouldn't be saying that as Dubai, I should be tearing it apart, but compliment. So Cap and Auto Trader, Cap saying in best condition 8675, Auto Trader is saying £7,400 is the trade value. Yeah. So yeah, and you're asking for £10,000, yeah? Yeah, it's up for 10, and I'll be honest, I've got it up for 10, but I wouldn't be expecting bang on 10. Okay. If you want to know my actual price, what I would like, if you want to know that now, I like anything between, actually give you a between, to be honest, 8.5 to 9. That's what I'm looking for. That's where most of my approach has been from other people, but just time wasters. Okay. Okay. No pressure, Calv, yeah? No pressure. Please, Calvin, please. I might just waste your time and just not buy it now. Just be a time waster. Has he got 2 keys? It has, mate. Yeah. Oh, is there anything wrong with this car? There's not. Like I said, the only thing that puts people off, or everyone, when I put it online, I put it on Facebook, social media, as you may know, a lot of time wasters, a lot of trolls on there. Yeah. People are like, you won't get anything for that. It's been ragged. It's too many high miles. And it's like, I had the tune on a year ago. I don't always rag it. Like, yes, it's been I have a bit of fun now and then, but when you have a car like this, you're gonna, aren't you? Yeah, so, yeah, of course.
but I've looked after it. Like I said, I'm putting my family in it, so I want to make sure it's all safe and sound. So.
Yeah, no, I don't get the feeling one bit that you've mistreated this car.
Yeah, exactly. So weird seeing you as well. Like,
don't man, don't say that. Yeah, them lads just
no, because I've been watching when you and Ricky.
Really, long time.
Obviously, all the stuff happened with DMO and stuff, but I'm really into a lot of cars and
YouTube
clearly. Stuff. Like you said, watching your vids and you start learning actually from a tradesman's point of view, not just a private seller.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. It gives you a bit of relief on what to expect.
Insight. It's a good insight.
Which I'm guessing that's what you're trying to put over, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's all about. It's just reverse camera.
Yeah.
Front and rear sensors.
Hey, there you go. Yes.
But yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good content.
Yeah.
And it's great for business, as you can imagine.
Yeah. Plenty of cars.
We've got. You can see we've got loads of cars.
I love that. I was speaking to the guy who took me out, one of your colleagues.
Really?
That's
another GTI
like that.
Yeah, that's it. Jam's car.
Well, it's me and my mate Jordan. He was the one who was actually mentioning about it. He was like, oh, that's nice. And I was like, that's got to be around the 40k mark or something like that. For that.
Yeah. I think it's
because the saloons are a little bit more pricier than
they are. They are. I've always liked GTIs because they're front wheel drive. I've always felt like it's almost a bit unnecessary for a car like I'm talking about Golf R's now, being 300 brake horsepower and four-wheel drive. It's not, they don't suffer with traction issues.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're opposite. It works for it, but this has a bit more enjoyment. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of a wheel spin.
It is, actually is.
Feedback to the car.
It actually is.
Like,
I agree with you.
Boring. That is why I kind of stepped away from it, because you see a lot of Golf R's. I used to have a Fiesta ST before this. Hybrid turbo, did all that kind of. I was a little kid then. Obviously went up to get this car, but yeah, that's what kind of stepped me away from it. Is you see quite a lot out on the road, and I just wanted something a little bit different. You don't see too many of.
Nah.
To be honest, even to this day, I don't normally see a lot of GTIs.
Nah, you don't. The Golf R's seem to be more sort of popular.
Yeah,
obviously Golf R's are a wicked car.
They are.
So
that's what. Yeah, exactly.
We ain't sitting here slagging off
someone
Golf R's.
Offered me one. Yeah, it would for like right price, but
yeah,
just I wanted to be a little bit different, if anything. And as you can tell with the exhaust, it's got a nice like DSG.
I was just about to talk about the exhaust. So you've made that exhaust yourself?
Yeah, so I've been a fabricator welder for 8 years.
Wow.
Motorsport related.
Wicked.
I'm currently in a business that we do exhaust stuff for, I won't say names or anything, but we do F1.
Wow.
Very high performance cars, Porsches, Ferraris, Lambos. Hypercars. That's
big
all
car.
I'll say. Yeah.
So this has basically got an F1 exhaust on it, yeah?
Quality-wise, yeah. It won't be cracking on you. It's all purged. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So, and you've kept all the old parts. What's in the box back here?
In this box back here, that's the front induction kit, the standard box, because it's got a ram air on there at the moment.
I felt the diff then. It's nice.
It's got the turbo elbow, because I think standard they're normally like a plastic and they vacuum in and they crack.
Okay.
So I thought when you do a ram air induction kit, you want to have a big board, so it's got a nice turbo elbow on it.
Wicked.
To obviously help out with the flow going to the turbo, etc. And then when you look in the boot later, we've got the back box, so obviously I've cut the back box out to do this. It's just like a wide piece basically.
Yeah, okay.
So I've got that because I thought I'd keep it stock.
So you've kept that?
The car.
Oh, wicked.
And then it's lowered on IBAC springs, I believe 25mm. It's a pro kit. And in the back is just the stock springs.
Brilliant.
So I've just kind of wanted, because I brought it stock, it's nicer to sell to the next person knowing like that. If they want to sell it and put it back to stock or whatever, they could do so.
Okay.
I could have put
well
it back
done.
to stock,
That's so
but
good.
I kind of didn't want to.
You're the perfect example of what we want to see as a private seller. Like,
yeah.
You're keeping all your original parts. You've kept all your history. You've looked after the car.
Yeah, mate.
You brought it down clean today as well. It's looking well presented.
Yeah, I watched it. I was like, here we go.
Did you? It was so good. It's so good. Obviously, you're a subscriber to the channel as well, which is wicked.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And what I was going to say, it's a wicked car. It's lovely. Let's have a little feel. Even that. Let's get the traction control off.
Yep. So you can tap it once, but if you fully hold it, oh no, that's the auto traction. So it does that. Hold it a few more seconds. Now it's fully off.
Wicked.
So
I just want to feel that diff.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's nice, isn't it? Isn't it nice?
Oh, why am I here?
You've
It is a lovely car. It is a lovely car.
Time for a sensible dad bus for you. So you can't.
Well, like I said, 3 litre.
Yeah. So the M135i.
Yeah.
We've got that one back at Binker now.
I saw that black one come in.
Is that any good to you?
I thought, well, I might have a chat with you later to maybe go through details.
Yeah, we can have a little look at that. But yeah, I think from my point of view, I've been given this challenge. I need to find a car for £8,000. Can you take £8,000 for it? That's the question.
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, like because like I say, I have had a lot of interest around the 9 mark, and then obviously moving on to the next car, like with what money I've got, savings and etc. I will give you my lowest.
Okay.
I would. It's not going to be within that 8.
Okay.
But I think with you, like meeting you and for like the channel and etc., like 8.5 would be my lowest.
8.5 is your lowest, yeah?
8.5 would be my lowest, mate. 100%.
Okay.
Because there's another garage that's a mate who runs it. They've kind of offered round there, and I'll be honest, it's been a bit slow with back and forth with replies, etc. And theirs was around that mark, if not higher, but it's the constant waiting for responses. I can't.
Yeah,
and
you
then
can't be bothered
with people on
with.
social media, as I said, time wasters. Say they're going to come. You plan your weekend, especially with the little ones.
Yeah, there's that. You just want to get it dealt with,
really, really annoying.
You're not a car sales. You're a private seller. You want to just get it gone. You want it to be convenient.
Exactly.
And you're asking above book for it, like from a trade point of view. But in fairness, it's a really nice thing. It's got sat nav as well.
Yeah, nav, everything.
So yeah.
Voice, but yeah, like everything. It is full package of what the GTR do. Obviously, I think the next one up from this is like your club sports, your TCRs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted the performance pack because it had the limited slip diff. That was like the big selling point.
Okay. I really like it. Honestly, I really like it. I think it's a really nice example. I think you're a credit to not just yourself and your car, but also to the car community. As a petrol head,
definitely.
You're clearly a true petrol head.
Oh yeah,
you love it. You said about you love the car scene on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You've cherished your car. You've done some really nice mods to it. Yeah. You've even come to Calvin from Calvin's Car Diary to sell your car.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's wicked as well. So I'll put in another £500 and I'll give you £8.5 grand for it, yeah?
Yeah, spot on, mate.
I'm really happy with it, and I know it's going to make a great prize at the car show. Now let me tell you how you can win the Golf GTI for completely free. Step 1 is go to my Instagram, where we've just done an Instagram post, and the 3 things you need to do when you get to that post is 1, follow myself and Car Vertical, 2, like the post, and 3, tag someone in the comments below the Instagram post who you think might also want to win the car. And we're going to pick one of those comments at random at my event using a random comment generator, and at the event, thanks to Car Vertical, one of you guys is going to be driving home in the Golf GTI Performance. Obviously, if we pick a winner and discovered that you haven't liked the post, haven't followed myself or Car Vertical, then you will not win the car. We'll have to pick another winner. So make sure you follow all the rules, and good luck. And I'm going to tell everyone as well, if you've not yet bought yourself, I know loads of you already have bought yourself a ticket for the car show. If this ain't an incentive for you to go, then I don't know what it is, but we've got a burnout pad there, we've got a dynograph, like a mobile dynograph there, so you can dyno your car there. We're going to have go-karts there. It's a family day out as well, so it's on Father's Day, so we're going to be doing things around the good fathers of the world, and it's just going to be a wicked day out. It's in Northampton, so and obviously I'm going to be arriving in, I don't know what I'm going to be arriving in yet. yeah, that'll be gone by then. But
I know.
Maybe the M3 Touring if all goes to plan, but we'll see. But yeah, and we'll get a few bits done on this in the meantime. Yeah. Because I've got a few ideas for it. I've actually got, but we ain't got a lot of time, so we'll see.
Tell me in secret.
We'll see. Well, I'll tell you off camera. So deal done. Thank you, Liv. Thank you very much. We'll go back, do the bank transfer, get it out of your name, get it into my name, and start getting it ready for the event, all right?
Spot on, mate.
I'll link the car show again in the description below, along with Car Vertical, and I'm going to remind you for the 3rd time in this video, do your Car Vertical checks, even if...
say it as well.
CCD. CCD, use my code CCD. Even if you don't need to or don't want to, just do it to support them. They deserve it, all right?
Yeah.
Sorted. Hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe if you're new. Thank you also very much for coming down, because you've been brilliant. They're going to love you. They're going to, honestly, you're brilliant.
Top views. See you trolls Facebook.
And see you later. See you next time.